I'm on a motorcycle doing jack all. I got nothing to be angry about. Jack all? Jack all?
Join us for the ride of a lifetime.
Let's watch an idiot try to ride a motorcycle. Some guy rides.
I'm back on the trace. Yay! And I looked on some website. I just Googled Natchez trace closures, and I think this is it. It looked like there might be a spot where there was some road work, but no more closures, I don't think. I hope I'm right. We'll find out. Alright, here's the next problem. Not a problem, but just the campground I had thought about. I would get there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That won't do at all. So I guess my plan is screwed, and I'm gonna keep going and figure it out, because I can't stop at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What the hell, right? I don't even know why I bother planning anything. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it works out. I wanted to tell you that MotoCampNerd.com is sponsoring this video, and I slept super comfortably last night. If you want to do the same, you can get all the stuff you need at MotoCampNerd.com. And my stuff is so old, I got it way before they were started, and I wish I could go back and get it all from them, because it was a hassle, man. Amazon is a pain. You don't know what's good. You don't even know if you're getting like a legit product from the legit company all the time. Like it's a mess. And even a store like REI, which I like REI, they're great, but it's too much stuff, man. It's too much stuff. MotoCamp Nerd has a ton of stuff, but it's all curated. So what you get is going to be good, and it's going to be for motorcycle camping. That's all they do. That's their thing. And so anyway, go check it out, MotoCampNerd.com. I'll talk some more about them later. Sometimes I like getting to camp early and, like, you know, setting up, relaxing, reading, cooking, all that stuff. I'm just not in that I'm not in that zone right now. I'm in the grab something somewhere that has AC where I can check in on the internets and then drive to a campground and go to sleep. But anyway, I'm glad to be back on the trace where I don't have to think anymore at all. I'm just cruising. I got my feet up and just enjoying the day. I gotta say though, the Blue Ridge Parkway really does have this this route murdered on the views. I've never done the whole Blue Ridge Parkway, I don't think. I haven't as a ride. I should do that sometime. I forget where it starts. Somewhere in Virginia, I think. And it ends in the Smoky Mountains. Maybe Johnny Powell want to do that on his big 1300. He was saying he was going to do the Southeast on the 1300 too. Oh, he did I think something about, he bought that bike, I guess it was used, but from a dealership. And as part of the deal, they gave him a half day at the BMW training school. He's already gone to the full thing. But he went back, and I don't know if you remember Katie from my video, but she was his instructor, and she's just incredible. What a rider. It's depressing a little bit, but he did a half day with her, and he sent some text, little video snippets, and he was doing like, let me think. I know he was doing one-handed on the throttle through sand. One-handed, just the throttle through sand. That's insane. And he was doing one-handed just clutch. Because you know the 1300 has that sort of idle go setting. I don't know, it's like a few miles an hour and you just don't do anything and it just goes. You don't have to use the throttle. It just goes at that pace, you know, without stalling. And I can't remember what he was doing, but it was only left-hand clutch work, right hand not on the bars, and he was doing it like a pro, like a boss. It's unbelievable. Like the one through the sand, just like one-handed. Never could I do that. Never ever. Skills, man. Full-on skills. All that trial stuff, man. I don't think I'll ever have those skills. That's okay. I can get by. I just can't get by with any grace and or panache or class. But that's okay. See, that's where it's gonna happen. Right on, man. I mean, I've stopped at almost every single one of these little turnouts, and I'm still just, the day's going faster than I thought it would. So I'm gonna pull off up here, I think it's called Houston, and get some gas. And I'm only, I don't know, a half an hour from the campground I was gonna go to, and it's just way too early, so. Alright, just gassed up in Houston, Mississippi. Had a package of crackers. Got some Gatorade and some water. And now I gotta get back on the trace. And I decided to just keep going. That's what I've decided. I mean, it's only, what is it, 2:30? It's only 2:30. What am I supposed to do? You know? If I'd brought my knitting, maybe I could, you know, sit and knit for a few hours, but I didn't bring it. So I'm just gonna keep rolling. I always do this, man. I cut my trip short because I just keep going. But I don't know. Like, should I find something to go see or something? Is that what I should do? Maybe. But I'm too lazy. I'm fine just riding. I hear something that doesn't sound right. And I think it's just these little pieces of tar that are getting kicked up, maybe. I hope that's what it is. Doesn't sound good. But that's gotta be what it is, right? I feel like these little specks of tar getting kicked up into the fan somehow. I don't know really where the fan is, though. I need to understand this motorcycle, and I don't. Like I was thinking today, is it shaft drive? It's gotta be. It is shaft drive. It's gotta be. But you know, there's no way it's chain drive. I think I would have noticed that. I guess. But I'm just sadly clueless. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't want to care about stuff like that. I just want to get on a machine that works. I don't need to know how it works. You know? Which is why if the zombie apocalypse happens and all the stuff gets wiped out, I'm going to be no good to anyone, because I'm not going to be able to rebuild anything or reinvent anything or do much of anything at all. So hopefully there's no zombie apocalypse. We'll just avoid that altogether. That would probably be best. And like that dude, man, his job is to stand out there in the sun. There's no shade. He's just out there all day fucking long. How brutal is that? It's brutal. He doesn't look unhappy about it either. I would be dripping sweat, miserable, and angry. He's a better man than me. There was a situation in the gas station. This has happened 3 times on this trip, where people are buying lottery things, like, I don't know what they're called, scratch-offs or something, and they just cause this huge backup because they're like trying to decide which ones they want, and you know, it's just like, dude, come on, just throw your money in the garbage can right there by the door and be done with it. I don't know. Has anyone out there ever won a lottery thing? I'm not talking like $5. I mean, has anyone really won where it was worth doing? The odds just aren't there. I'm not into it. I'm not into gambling of any sort. I'm too cheap for that. I gambled in a riverboat somewhere. I forget where that was. We were on tour somewhere back in the old days. And we went to a riverboat, and it was like just filled with smoke and just people wasting all their money. And it was depressing, but I you know, we went there to gamble, so I gambled. And the entertainment value lasted probably, I would say, 6 minutes, and my money was gone. It wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun. And then I was pissed because my money was gone. Oh, this is shit. All this is making it hotter too. Oh, I would hate this job that these guys are doing. I would hate it so much. Yield means go. Yield means go. Yield means go. Good Lord Almighty. I'm not even standing in the sun with a slow stop sign, and I'm angry. I'm on a motorcycle doing jack-all. I got nothing to be angry about. Alright, I'm over it. I'm over it. It's too hot, and but I can't be complaining. I'm too lucky to complain. So shut up, everybody. Just shut up. Mostly me. Shut up. I was kind of half looking forward to the campsite tonight because, or the campground, because it was you couldn't reserve anymore, but it was, and so it was first come first served. But it looked like there were some cool sites on a lake that I was hoping to nab, which this early I probably could nab. And I think it's Wednesday, so I doubt people are going to be out and about, judging from last night. So I was thinking I was going to get a killer campsite, and which would have been cool, but I can't do it at 2:30 in the afternoon. I just can't. I'm sorry to say. So onward, dudes, onward. And I wonder how close to Nashville I'm gonna get, because there's what's the famous hot chicken place? I forget what it's called. Cook's maybe? No, I forget. But anyway, there's like the original famous old school Nashville hot chicken place that is so disgusting and so good that I want it. But I don't think I'm going to be that close to Nashville. And I'm not going to drive up there just for some disgusting hot chicken, even though it'd be worth it. There's a good hot chicken place in Asheville called Rocky's, and they've franchised, and it's fairly authentic Nashville style. But they used to have Rocky's Hot, which they came with a giant warning. It was like ghost peppers, and I got it once, and it made me sick. Like after the first bite, it was outrageous. It was just outrageous. It should have been illegal, and they did warn you. You know, they're like, dude, seriously, this is hot. But I usually like hot, but it was just over the top too much. I couldn't even eat it. It was I got sick immediately. And so now they've like shifted all their heat index or whatever, and now it's all wimpy. Now you can't get it hot enough. So, you know, that's a tragedy. Was it the Cherokee tragedy? Is that what it was? Now we got the Rockies hot chicken tragedy. Was it the Cherokee tragedy? I think so. Man, now I need some Nashville chicken. Almost as bad as I needed a po' boy. Oh, this would be a good bookend, wouldn't it? What storytelling that would be. Jesus. I really could go for some Nashville hot chicken though. Oh, the joys of not being a vegan anymore. I can't even tell you. I really didn't mind it much when I was doing it, but I can't imagine trying to do it again. It was such a pain in the ass. Although I still kind of cook all those same recipes at home. So we're pretty much vegan, vegetarian at home, with some exceptions. But man, when I go out, I'm just all about the carnage. Alright, how far is it to the trace? Does anybody know? Looks like not too long. So anyway, I put in the next campground that I was planning on. Like I was planning on Natchez State Park, then the next one, which was, now I forget what it was called. And then the last one was going to be Merriweather. And so I just put in Merriweather. I'll get there by 5:30 if I don't goof off too much. Probably have to eat something somewhere. So say 6 or so, 6:30 even. And that's fine. And I think that one's like, I don't know. I need to look closer, but that one might be near the end somewhere. So as usual, like the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast BDRs, I think I gave myself 20 days to do that. Which, you know, judging from the BDR website and what other people are doing and blah blah blah, that seemed reasonable. And, you know, maybe padded by a day. Just because I always like to pad it a little bit, just so I don't want to get in trouble saying I'm going to be home on a certain day and then not be home on that day. I always want to be home when I say I'm going to be home. So, and I did that in 12 days. I think. I don't know what it is. It just always happens. It's because I underdo it on the planning and then I overdo it on the riding. I need to find some sort of happy medium. There's another spot of the old original trail. Dude, imagine taking a freaking wagon down this shit. And we went kind of through Jackson this morning, so I put on some Lee Hazelwood, Going to Jackson. Is that the name of the song? I'm going to Jackson.
We got married in a fever. I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna mess around.
I assume that's Jackson, Mississippi that he's talking about. I'm not positive about that, but I listened to it anyway, and it was quite good. I think it's him and Nancy on that one. I'm going to Jackson. Lee Hazelwood, man. My obsession with him started on the Tat, or like right before the Tat. And I revisited a Burt Bacharach obsession recently. Another just arrangement god. So good. So freaking good. The Wing, man. The Wing. This is a 17-year-old motorcycle. And it's incredible. Honda, man. Honda. They just know what's up. Alright, I'm losing my mind. I started to tell you about the incident, and then I don't know where I went. But anyway, there was a dude just holding up things, trying to buy those scratch-on cards. And it was very complicated what he wanted. He wanted certain ones and all these different ones, and like, come on, dude, who cares? Just throw your money in the garbage can. And everyone was getting annoyed with him. And he felt that, and he felt a little pressure. And instead of being like, sorry guys, I'm just whatever. Instead of doing that, he got super pissed at the cashier lady who was struggling to keep up with what the hell he wanted to do. And there were money problems, there were ticket problems, there were receipt issues, and I mean, I felt like if I had sort of huddled with the other people in the line, that I might have been able to cause some sort of insurrection. But I didn't. Because I got nowhere to be. What do I care? Davison Lake, that's where I was gonna go. That's where I was gonna go. Bet it's beautiful. Bet I'm gonna regret it. Oh, and I just missed a thing. Hernando de Soto. Let me guess. Hernando de Soto was a Spanish conquistador who came through here and shot some Native American people and gave them blankets filled with smallpox. Future Ranch, check my work. I mean, you gotta admit that's a pretty good guess. I have no idea if Spanish conquistadors were in this area ever, but what if I'm totally right? What do I win? I feel like I should win some scratchers. And you know, haven't heard from my team on this trip at all. I guess it's just not that kind of trip. But haven't heard from Big Boss. Haven't heard from Ass. Haven't heard from Wraparound Shades guy. Haven't heard from Leonard Smalls. Nobody. Haven't heard from anybody at all. And I was trying to think. I'm trying to think what the last installment of the Ass saga was. And I think it was, I think he was in a throuple. He was in a throuple with Liz Phair and Danny DeVito. Oh no, a quadruple. He was in a quadruple with Liz Phair, Danny DeVito, and Rhea Perlman. Rhea Perlman had joined in at the end there somehow. And I haven't heard a word since that update. So I have no clue what Ass is up to. I thought we were better friends than that, but I don't know. I mean, obviously another reason I'm not hearing from Ass is because there's nothing for Ass to complain about right now. Because I'm on the wing. So I guess Ass is just in some sort of deep slumber, petrified hibernation state. Or he's off on, you know, I don't know, on some island with his quadruple, living it up. Good for him. I'm glad. I'm happy for him. I hope it's working out. What is that? What was that outfit? What was that? Was I seeing things, or was he dressed like a barrel of some sort? I don't know what that was all about. I don't know if I've mentioned the heat, but the heat is hot. It's very hot. Takshish. What's going on here? Tree Root, community of Indians and white men. Second post office between Nashville and Natchez. Relay station, post riders. I think I just got stung by something. Something bastardly. There is seriously one of these every single mile. Under an arm of the ocean, shells and other marine organisms. All right, just crossed into Alabama. See you later, Mississippi. And that's that. Alabama didn't last very long. We crossed the Tennessee River back there, and now we're in Tennessee. Yeah. Tennessee and then North Carolina. So I think, let's see, I got on the road at about 6:30. So it's going to be 11 or 12 hours in the saddle today. Why? Just why? I don't know. I don't know. I enjoy it. Gas is grumbling just a tiny little bit. I mean, just a tiny bit. But nothing like being on the CT for 10 or 12 hours, I'll tell you that. It's cushy. And being able to kick the highway pegs and stretch out a little bit every now and then, that's key. That is a key to the comfort. Just changes your position a little bit. Nice. So I think I'm gonna try to find a little joint to get some food. What have I had today? Crackers and Gatorade. And a coffee. Did I have something else? Where was the coffee? Oh my God, that feels like a million years ago. I did have something with coffee, but I forget what. Or no, I didn't. Today was the little place by the college. Yeah, I gotta eat some food. I've got some camp meals, but I enjoy the AC break of eating in a restaurant. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. And then, I don't know, I'm probably, there's a little town 10 minutes up the road. And then after that, I think it's a half an hour to the campground. And I gotta figure out what I'm doing the next day or two. Because I don't think it's too far to the end of this thing tomorrow. And then I gotta figure out a route to get home that's not unpleasant. I really don't want to just get on the highway. And so I'm thinking maybe I go through Chattanooga. I'm not really sure what makes sense, but I'll take a look tonight. Hopefully I'll have a little cell service, and I'll figure it out. And the Natchez Trace, let me tell you, it's no Blue Ridge Parkway. It's pretty much this the whole way. It's a pleasant road, you know. It's nice. It's fun to just cruise down. It's fun to like stop at the places and read the signs and get a feel for what went down here along the way. And you know, it's pretty, but there's nothing jaw-dropping like on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's just this. So I don't know. I don't think I'll do it again, but I'm glad I'm doing it once. I only heard about it a couple of years ago, and I've just wanted to check it out since then. So just something to check off the list, and it's a good way to get back north from New Orleans. And you know, the Blues Highway, I'd like to check that out someday. And there's also the Country Music Highway, which is up, where does that go? That goes up sort of through Kentucky, I think. I used to go on that route to go to my grandmother sometimes. And I don't know, it's not all that exciting either, but I never have stopped at any of the stuff. Like Loretta Lynn's old house is on it and some other stuff. I don't know. Could be a good Goldwing trip. And I gotta think of some other things to do. I gotta think of some stuff to go do with Jen that's not hardcore. Like for her, I really would need, I think I need to keep it to 4 or 5 hours of driving a day. So I've thought about trying to see if she would do the Lincoln Highway across the country, but at 4 or 5 hours a day, that would take a long time. And she will not camp the whole way, if at all. So it would also be expensive. So I don't know. That might be fun though. But I think something a little more, not as long would be good to start with. The Eclipse trip was fun up to Indiana. That was, I don't know, 4 days, 3 days. So I don't know. Maybe she'll do the Blue Ridge with me. That'd be alright. Just stop at hotels along the way. Something. I need to do one big dirt trip this summer, and maybe another something on the wing with Jen. We'll see. Alright, I just hopped off the Trace at Collinwood, and there's a diner down here somewhere. And much to my chagrin, I don't think they're going to be serving beer at this place. I don't use the word chagrin very much. How about you? Chagrin. It's a weird one. I really didn't expect to be in Tennessee already. I don't know what's happening. But here we are. Is this it? I think this is it. Alright. Sissy's Diner. Let's do it. You think they're open? Do you think they're open? Let's go see. Sissy's is closed due to no staff. And that is a bummer because she's like, well, there's a gas station that we usually eat at, which, you know, that's fine, but I don't see an AC sitting down where I can open my laptop situation happening. So that's kind of a bummer. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a bummer. There's just nothing out here. And I looked, and like there's a place, but it's like 30 minutes out of the way. There's a town. And I don't think I'm doing that. So I guess we'll check out the gas station. And if that's a fail, I'll just cry and go to the campground and see what kind of gross camp meal I've got. You know what I'm saying? Roadhouse Express. I don't see the taco truck. Where's that? Where's that? I do see a little table in here. I'm just gonna make do, I think. Well, let's see. That gas station was disgusting. I had a corn dog. That's all they had. It was so gross, and I couldn't even eat it. I had like 2 bites, and it was too disgusting. Then on the way out of the gas station, my chin mount, which has been great for years, surprisingly, came unglued off my helmet, and I was lucky to catch the camera, so no big deal. And I have my old this thing to use. Yeah, so that's how my night has been going. I was psyched for like a pleasant meal in an air-conditioned place, and it was just disgusting. But anyway, I'm gonna get this fixed up, and then I'm gonna get to the campground. this is a little actual piece of the original trace that you can drive on. I don't know why, but that's what this is. It's just a little offshoot. Oh, and my the spare thing I brought is missing the nut that you need to connect the camera. So good job on that, and I'll sort it out tomorrow. Anyway, it's possible that this is not appropriate for the Goldwing. It's possible. Hello, little turtle. All right, it's been a rough ending to the day, but I'm at Meriwether Lewis Campground, and I haven't seen a bathhouse, so I don't know if that exists here, but I got a little spot. There's a couple of dogs down the way, and I'm gonna get set up. And after, you know, things fall apart, what you want is a comfortable sleeping arrangement. And an easy place to get that is MotoCampNerd.com. All the stuff I have, they sell similar things, if not the exact same thing, but updated. My stuff is old, but go check that site out. They have everything you need, and it's all made for motorcycling. If you want to pack small, then that's the place to go. They've just got it all sorted out already. You don't have to do any research. Just go there, pick out what you want, and you're good to go. As an added bonus, they're really nice people. And wouldn't you rather give your money to a small mom and pop business instead of like a huge corporation? I am deeply familiar with mom and pop businesses because I have one myself, and it's cool to support people that are trying to make it happen. So go to MotoCampNerd.com and get yourself some gear. Okay, that's what my shower looked like. Pretty disgusting. I'm all set up. I mean, I love camping off this thing. It's like, I'm set up in 2 seconds. It's so easy. And the brilliant thing is I don't have to bring all my gear in there, like on the BDR type stuff, where I have boots and jackets and just everything there. You know, I just kind of leave it all in there and put the cover on for whatever's left out, like the helmet, and I'm good. So as far as camping goes, it's kind of a perfect bike for that. It's just so easy. I get out 3 things. I get out my tent, my sleeping bag, and my pad, and I'm good. I'm good to go. I'm very depressed that this place doesn't have a bathhouse, because a shower would be incredible. It's been since I was in New Orleans that I had one, and it's just, you know, you're all sticky and gross, and those wipes are amazing. Check these things out. They're just like generic bath wipes, and they're great. I think they're biodegradable too. They're a lifesaver for this kind of situation, and I'm digging them. I think the insects might be a problem tonight, so I'm gonna put on some more bug stuff. I've got some Pickardin or whatever that stuff's called, and then I'm gonna write a little bit. And I did get 2 Modelo tall boys, so I'm gonna enjoy those, and they gave me some ice too, so I'm gonna really enjoy those. And I'm hoping that I don't throw up that half a corn dog. Oh, it was so bad. It was so gross. I'm sure it's been sitting there for like at least 2 days or something. It was not good. I probably should have just cooked something here, but I'm too lazy, and I'm just not into it. So I wasn't really that hungry, so it'll be fine. Anyway, today was nice. It was very pleasant. I'm sure it was kind of boring for you because the trace is a little boring. I mean, what can you say? It's pleasant and it's easy riding and it's just like cruising and kicking back and enjoyable, but not very exciting. But I'm digging it. So I'm also going to figure out how much further I'm going to the end and what I'm doing after that. How am I going to get back to Asheville on some kind of pleasant route that isn't highways, hopefully. I could change my mind on that and I might just want to bust it home, but hopefully not. So I'll figure all that out and I'll write the Substack post and schedule that, and that'll be that. So this is what I do at night. I use Notes because it transfers back and forth between my phone and my laptop, and then I copy and paste it into Substack, and then I send it off to the universe. And by universe I mean the 3 people who read it. Yep.
Hey, please like this video if you liked this video, and if you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button and the alert bell. Also, if you're interested, there are links to gear lists and goofy t-shirts in the description. Thanks a ton for watching.